Okay, let's focus our attention right on in here, okay? Because this is going to be a pretty unique connection here. And what the Bible is telling us is that there's an ending of a 42-month period. They've lumped them both together. We can connect it to a bond with the one speaking great things. Okay, so if we already showed that his term is going to end here in July, as it connects to Revelation 9:15, that special hour, that special day, that special month, special year is none other than the Ouroboros, which is exactly what Judges chapter 14, verse 14, symbolizing the second cup, once again, of Revelation 8:8, is telling us that this is when we're going to have the event that catapults us into this New World Order, into this golden age. That's what they want you to believe. So we correctly would count back the 6-month period back, and we end up here in July. Now here's what's important. The Bible tells us that the locusts are going to have power for 5 months. Well, isn't this interesting? Because this is exactly the way that I foresee it happen, that we would have this destruction take place sometime in July. And then we're going to go through it. The system's going to shut down. There's going to be social unrest. The gas is no trucks, all that stuff. Industry's done. And then we're going to go through a little bit of civil unrest. Okay? And then the Bible is telling you that 5 months that the locusts are going to prepare. And then we can time that up with what the Revelation describes about these 4 angels that are loose from the river Euphrates. Well, the river Euphrates is being used to symbolize knowledge, and this knowledge being directly connected to the Garden of Eden, of which the sons of God are symbolized as the beginning, the rebellion. So it's the knowledge of the rebellion which these 4 angels are coming, because it says that they're coming to slay 1/3 of the men. Well, I'm telling you, that's not good angels if they're coming to slay any men, because Jesus Christ come to save them. All right. So secondly, we need to realize that these 4 angels are nothing more than the 4 ministers of the very same knowledge that was divided in the Garden of Eden. So it's the doctrine of the locust which is being symbolized coming out of the river Euphrates, which is being connected to bring about the Antichrist. So it's the fulfillment of the doctrine of the false locust for the 5-month period. So it's interesting to note that we're going to go through a little bit of space after this judgment, as they're going to say, because they're going to back it up and they're going to say, yeah, it's the same God. We're with the same God that y'all guys are. Check it out. We got the Bible in our hand. Yeah, we're you could probably call us the tribe of Dan, and you know, we're here, and it says it in Scripture, and yeah, we got these accounts here, but see, it's kind of wrong the way that the Bible's got it. They made us to look like we're bad. We're really not bad, because your corrupt churches of the day, which we've now shown are truly corrupt, all these pedophile churches, and Catholicism's corrupt, and all Christianity's corrupt, because they're the ones that went out on these crusades and killed everybody. You see what's going on? See what's going on? They're prepping it. So after this goes down, then everybody's got it in their mind by the media that all these religions are bad. I told you guys, religion ain't bad. Religion's not bad. It's the people that are in religion are bad. It's not the man. It's not the religion that makes the man. It's the man that makes the religion. Each man has his own individual religious interpretation, even within the religious banner that he waves. And he's interpreting the Scripture different than his other religious brother who's in the same Christian religion. Not 2 Christians see the same thing. So that's why God says he knows your heart. That's why he didn't put no words in no book. And that's why things change with the cultural advancements of the day. And that's why the Bible couldn't change, because the culture's advanced and the Bible didn't. It stayed in an old time. Okay? It still carries the eternal words of Jesus Christ, but everything around it is subject to failure. Everything around those words and read in that letter is subject to failure. And the fallen prince has taken advantage of that. The letter is the shadow, friends. The letter is the shadow. This is the carbon atom of which he seeks to enter. That's the valley of the shadow of death. That's this material illusion, this material confusion that's going to be foisted upon this world. And these high spirit beings of material form are about to come upon this world, and they're about to completely rearrange it. And they need the people of the world, once they appear, to completely fall to their doctrine so that they could welcome in this fallen prince at this time. So wow, from 5 months after we would have some disaster period after the second cup, we're going to go through it a while. Then we could look around August to see the locusts show up, and then 5 months later, that's when the preparedness of the Antichrist. We should see the military begin to do the work here of clearing the people.